everybody! In this video I'm going to show you how to make this very easy cat house with items I found at the Dollar Tree. Let's get started! Now the first thing I'll be using to make my cat house is this collapsible storage container which I found at the Dollar Tree. The next thing I'll be using is this purple sequin play skirt that I also found at the Dollar Tree. Now after I finished taking the container out of the packaging, what I did was I opened it up and I placed the base, which is this, in the bottom of my container. And of course you want to place it with the colored side up. Now since I'm not using this as a storage container, I'm actually going to use it on its side, and the handle that you see in the video, I actually kept that on top even though I didn't show it at this point in the video. Now that I finished turning my storage container on its side, what I'll be doing is I'll be cutting down the back seam of my skirt. And the reason for this is because I'll be using this sequin skirt for the drapes of the cat house. So there's the back seam, and I'll cut right next to it, and the idea is to cut out the complete seam. So I'll be cutting on either side of the seam. Once I'd finished cutting down one side of the seam, what I did was I cut down the other side of the seam, so now the seam will be completely gone. Now it's time to attach the drapes. I'll be attaching hot glue to the white part of my elastic, but before I do that I want to stretch it around and measure and see how much of the fabric I need. I'll be cutting off the excess fabric on the skirt and actually using it to tie back my drapes. Now here I'm adding hot glue to the top corner of the house, and I added about 2 inches across of hot glue. And what I'll be doing is I'll take the white elastic on the inside of the skirt and just press it down into my hot glue, holding it there until it hardens. So now what I'll be doing is stretching my skirt all the way across to the other side to see how much of it I need, and then what I'll do is I'll hot glue it on the other side of the container. I added hot glue along the front of the container, just wherever it needed it, and what I did this time was I put it straight on the elastic, as I found it easier that way, and then I just pressed it into the front of the container. I then added hot glue wherever I thought it needed it along the front seam, just so that it wouldn't come loose that easily. Now what I'm going to do is cut a slit through the middle of the front of the skirt, and I'm going to cut it not all the way up, just until 1 inch from the top. I'm sorry that my cutting was taking so long, it's just that my scissors were not very sharp, but as you can see I cut down the middle of it and I left about 1 inch of it at the top, so now you can open the drapes. Here I have my excess fabric that I just cut into 2 slits, and I'll just be using that to tie back the sides of my curtains, my drapes. Now if you want to and you don't have any extra fabric left, that's okay. You can use anything you want, a piece of ribbon or something like that, just to tie back the sides of your drapes, or you don't have to tie them back at all. Now this house was very easy to make. In fact, it will probably take you quicker to make this house than it actually did for me to make this video, and it only cost me $2 minus the glue. In fact, my cats love the house so much that I decided to make another one. So as you can see, there's a purple and orange one, because the only other skirt that was left was orange, and the only container left was actually a purple one. So here you can see I have the 2 houses side by side. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as my cats enjoy their new houses. Thanks for watching!